I originally started recording while looking for a battle, and it was just 5 solid minutes of no one showing up in any of the first 5 gens, so we're jumping right into it today. And Scarf Roserade lead is awesome because it does exactly that. It prevents Azelf from getting its stuff going. Unfortunately, there is the chance that you just wake up immediately, but we're facing Psychic Azelf lead. That's a throwback. And we're facing a guy who's not only running a Psychic Azelf lead, which implies no Colbur, but he has the sense to switch to, this thing immediately. So I am going to let my... Rotom's usually not very useful. So On one hand, I want to get the music playing. On one hand, I'm going to let Scarftar go. I'm just going to take advantage of the extra damage on Breloom to make Swampert more effective. And hey, I didn't even have to sacrifice anything to sleep. So now I'm going to go to Heatran and sub up because offensive teams hate Heatran. And I'm just going to see what he's got. Ideal scenario, he goes to a Gyarados without leftovers, and I just stall the hell out of it. Hey! That's one. And if he has leftovers, then I'm going to burn it. Okay, well, go, Gadget, burn. That's one. Oh, that's ridiculous. Yeah, so this Heatran set is really, really nasty against offense. I've had a lot of games where I just brought this team just to bring it because it's fun. And I set up a sub with a Heatran against a team that was geared toward one of my stall teams, and it's just brutal. So, this is an example of this Heatran doing that. I probably should have subbed so I can protect on whatever comes in, but I don't think it matters that much. So, now versus T-Tar, I just spam Earth Power, see what kind of set it's got. What anti-Heatran move it's got. It's... Oh, well, I was going to say Superpower, Earthquake, or Stone Edge, but he's crunching, but he's not banded. And he's taking a lot from Earth Power. So, who knows? I think it's like a bulkless Tar, very close to it. No, it's actually got some bulk. Huh, am I modest? No, I'm not. Guess I underestimate Heatran sometimes. So he's got, we're going to assume Spadef EVs, because that's where T-Tar's EVs go, into Spadef, because it takes special attacks more, and the difference is big. So we're just going to assume, well, it's a 3 KO either way, so... Only question is, so he went for a crunch trying to break the sub. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say because he forgot that, or because he didn't want to miss Stone Edge and not because he forgot that Heatran doesn't die, or not that Heatran, excuse me. I'm going to assume that he is fully aware that Heatran resists Crunch in this gen. I had that happen in a Gen 5 tour game. Some guy subbed up with his Heatran against my crunching Scarftar, and he's like, oh shit, I don't resist. So I'm kind of afraid of Custap. At the same time, I don't know, he's got an Azelf lead, which I have to assume is Sash Rocks, and then Breloom and Gyarados, so I have to assume this is like bulky Pursuit, but I don't know. With Gyarados, you generally assume Pasho because it's really crucial that you remove Starmie. So I'm going to... And the fact that he's using Stone Edge means I am just going to Earth Power away without fear of Custap. So I think that was reasonable. The reason that it might have been better to go to Pert is that it gets my rocks, right? Safely, no matter what. But on the other hand, that lets Lumen, lets it mess me up potentially, and Gyara's already down, so I don't know how necessary that is. And right now I'm going to Lava Plume because I don't want to sub on a trick, and I don't want to protect on a sub, even though it was almost surely a Scarf. Rotom, being given a Scarf Tran here is more than fine, especially against an offense team, especially given that Gyarados and T-Tar are down, and there's a Lumen and an Azelf and a Rotom. The last has to be a steal, I'm thinking Jirachi. Or Metagross, both are fine. And that means that I was okay there. So, yeah, I still haven't revamped my team builder at all, but I am going to bring out some teams I haven't used before. It's hard to make myself, sit down and make teams without also wanting to just get on and play because I'm having fun playing. because with this quarantine stuff, then I'm not in that forced environment where I can't, hop on and record. Normally I like to make teams or plan or whatever as I am commuting somewhere. And right now, there's not much of that going around, so. Alright, with Zapdos, then it's all fine and dandy until Flygon shows up. And this is an offense team I used to use a while ago. It's got some good synergy. Not the greatest on defense, but it manages sometimes. So, luckily, Swampert is a good initial switch to Flygon. I'm going to just be sure, make sure it's not banded, so I don't get trucked later on. And it's important to mess with that Flygon because I've got a DD Tar. Even just weakening it with Zapdos HP Grass could be important. So I am an offensive Swampert with how much defense? Like a lot, right? Yeah, like a lot. That's my defense investment officially. Yeah, okay, that's not banded. So I'm just gonna fire off a Hydro Pump because when in doubt, and that's a big smack on the... Okay, that's really stupid, but sure. Fine. Who cares? I'm gonna Ice Beam just because I feel there's a Celebi coming in. And I am semi-annoyed, I guess? I don't know, but I feel like there's no way he's... Actually, no, that's stupid, because Ice Beam's not gonna do enough to Celebi anyway. God. He who doubts himself should be fucking slapped. Alright, how can I suss out the damage there? Can I... Staying into Toxic in general is really cheesy. So, Hydro versus... because of max special attack. Is he bulky? Oh wow, he's bulky as hell. Wow, he's Spidef invested too. He's significantly Spidef invested. He's at least this bulky. So I'm going... That means I can take advantage of him being slow, and I can go to Heracross, and yeah, you better miss. And go to Heracross and fire off a Mega Horn. Because I feel like if there's a Skarmory, why wouldn't you go to it? So I'm just going to assume... I'm assuming all the wrong things, because this is a banded Focus Punch Heracross. So I'm going to go back to Zapdos, and... Oh, this is just wonderful. Everything's going my way in this one. So I am going to have to Baton Pass on the switch and go to Heracross and Focus Punch that Skarmory. Like I should have done in the first place, just like I should have Ice Beamed the Celebi. Even though that one actually wouldn't have mattered too much, but... God, this guy... Well, I wonder... It's hard to suss out his team, no one's using Flygon Celebi that much, and... Alright, Starmie, that helps, because I can pose a Calm Mind threat to basically everything. And he's Thunder Wave, because why wouldn't he be? Alright, go to Flygon, please. That would make me really happy. Because at this point I'm kind of grasping, because his team and his plays and just everything are driving me nuts. That was the tip. That Celebi move there, that was, I predict just because that's something you do. So I kind of want this out of the way because it beats a +1 DD. Oh, it just killed me. Jesus, is that Adamant? That has to be Adamant. Yep, it's Adamant, alright. Okay, well, that means my Jolly DD Tar will outrun it after a boost. I've got Lum for the T-Wave Starmie, and I'm faster than that too. So I will now go for a free Baton Pass. Maybe I'll take out the camera up for free. So now DD Tar looks pretty because Skarmory is not a good check. I mean, a couple times, sure, stave it off, but definitely not a good counter in the long run. So now I think Unfortunately, I'm not very good against this Rock Slide spam shit, so I'm going to sack Heracross because it's going to be the least useful, I think, for sure. Perfect. Free DD. God, I hope he goes Starmie. That would make my life. Nope, he just goes to this. Alright, Tyranitar, now it's time for you to flinch. Luckily, I can still DD again later, so Nope, no dice. Alright, well, I hope you stay in because you have exhibited behavior like that before. Alright, well now he's going to Earthquake? Or, to... I don't know, because on one hand he should never stay in there, on the other he's just shown a complete disregard for his own Pokemon. I don't know, it's strange. So he was going for my Zapdos there, and I'm going to preserve... I mean, I'm not worried about Rock Slide because Swampert's failing anyway, and I can live Rock Slide and hopefully be alright. But I'm going to Thunderbolt because that. Yeah, and I don't mind Celebi because it's forced to recover and it's potential tar bait and potentially dugged. So, and he's been... Really just, he's definitely one of those guys who predicts just because. He's like, oh, it's the second time this matchup is in, I'm going to predict this time. Not really a risk-reward kind of guy. So I'm going to sack the Dug here. And because I don't want it, I don't want to give Skarmory and Arrow free turns. So, and I definitely want, okay, he gave me the second free DD. I don't know why. I'm just going to Rock Slide against the Skarmory rather than hit it with a +1 double edge. God, that does nothing. Jolly T-Tar. If you've seen my why DD T-Tar sucks video, that's not what it's called, but if you've seen it, then this is one of the issues. Oh my god. Alright. Well, let's get something going here, please. That would be delightful. Nope, alright. Well, I'm gonna DD now and hopefully smack his shit. There we go. I mean, this is still a threat. It's threatening to kill stuff with Rock Slide. If not this turn, then the next. If not this turn, meaning if he goes to Celebi. I hope he just goes to Arrow and just gets... No, yeah, I should be alright. Attaboy. Alright, that's game. Whew. God, nail biter. And yeah, offense can be volatile against Skarm and fast friends, so thank God for that after that very rocky start. So we'll go with some more of this team because it's fun. Try to cover each of the gens before deciding what today's goals are. Alright, Cloyster, I'm gonna Thief. Don't stay in, please, Emilio. Emilio! He's Mystic Water. Okay, well I should hopefully win this anyway if I'm facing a Mystic Water Cloyster that stays in on Jinx. Oh my goodness. Well, this is spectacular. Alright, can I assume that he's not going to go to an Electric type? Well, Spike in front of basically everything else. Not only is it that... Oh my god, it's Zap Cannon Blastoise. I am willing to bet that. But I am not willing to not spike there, so I'm going to Toxic. And yeah, I think Blastoise is a niche in GSC. I think Water typing and Rapid Spin and Roar are pretty good. I mean, it's not like an amazing Pokemon, but I think it's definitely worth experimenting with, if nothing else. Yeah, I'll Explode here. Don't spin. I'm just going to assume he doesn't have it. And yeah, hopefully I don't get screwed by a Lax. Let's see, who's my next guy here? My next guy here is Zapdos because I have a slight feeling he's running Mono Water. Okay, no, it's not that. Alright, get some para action going. Actually, what am I doing? Snorlax, obviously. It absorbs sleep. Assuming he is running Sleep Powder. Okay, let's Sleep Talk a Double Edge and just hope he's not running, what's it called? Leech Seed. I mean, even if he is, not the end of the world, just slightly annoying. Oh, of course, it's a starter team. And alright, well, luckily I have Thunderbolt on the Zapdos, so even if he drums up, then the odds are in my favor. And he's just Swords Dance, and I'm going to... Actually, check out an example of GSC... Come on. This is very, very frustrating. Gengar... no, Zapdos. I was going to say Well, first of all, Charizard can live a Thunder, which is insane. But I was gonna say, look at how he. Okay, he didn't die to that Thunderbolt. But then again, neither did I come close to dying to that. So, how obnoxious! I probably should have closed that first. All right, I'm just gonna explode and hope for the best. And of course, okay. Gengar, did you fail me? Yeah, it's not in my favor or anything, but neither was that stupid ass rock slide crit thing. Interesting remix we got going on, and I'm asleep, so I gotta. No, I still have one more sleep turn. I rested, so there's the benefit of that. And then after this, I will wake up and be fine. Okay, hey, cool. Please just double edge him as he swords dances. That would be ideal. But yeah, GSE tankiness is pretty crazy, as you saw from that Zapdos, Charizard, Calc stuff. Okay, Curse, I'll take it. Because Charizard at +6, so 999 attack, because that's where it caps. Did he just fucking roar me? Oh my god. Okay, well, he doesn't... Well, I have to Thunder him, because I... Yeah, okay, so what I was going to say is Charizard at 999 attack struggles to damage unboosted Snorlax, so I was fairly confident about the... I was fairly confident about eating the +4 hits with the +2 lax, but yeah. Alright. Don't self-destruct, and this is fine. Because Curse Talk Lax is the apex predator among lax sets, and I have leftovers on top of that. So I am definitely more than favored here, because even Lovely Kiss gets beaten thanks to this. So I'm guessing he was just some... I guess the Thief there was useful because I stopped him from doing any Resto Chesto stuff. I'm pretty sure Mint Berry is the sleep one. Hey! Okay, don't fail me now, Snorlax. Still very favored. Not very, but, you know, I am favored, and that's most of what you can ask for. Come on, Snorlax. You know that one Beatles song? The one where he asks to not be let down? That's what you should be hearing right now. God. Oh, I think I got disconnected. Did I? It says I did. So this better not make me forfeit. Alright. One turn of sleep. Alright, didn't miss anything. At least now, if I sleep, talk, rest, then it'll do something. Well, I gotta keep sleep talking because I'm still bound to his sleep instead of my own sleep. So if I could get something, that would be superb. Oh, come on, Snorlax. Do I gotta depend? No, yeah, I gotta depend on... Okay, that. Well, I say GG because it's manners, but that was fucking infuriating. And he doesn't, so... Oh boy, that was just, this whole laddering thing is taking a toll already. And this is what, part 5, I think? What the... Fine. Finally dying, goodbye. There's no way that was in red and green. There's no way that's in the Japan-only version that didn't make it over to the West. Whew. Alright, how does one bounce back from that? Hopefully by facing someone who's not an actual RBY player. Alright, well... Yeah, I'm gonna just go for my sleep. I don't want Jolteon getting T-waved. I'll take the sleep and then I'll dish out damage with Lax. I'm sure I'm not playing this optimally, and this is why... Zam sometimes is the best lead just by virtue of doing this. Sometimes nothing zams like Zam does. Okay, well, I really hope I para him as he misses T-Wave or Psychic. That would be, well, okay, I get one thing. I lost my Exeggutor for nothing, but that's fine. I guess that's why Jolteon lead kind of sucks. Hey, I crit him. Good lord. I don't want my Snorlax going down because it's going to do damage, so I'm just going to go to Jolteon as he reflects. And now I definitely should crit him with Thunderbolt. I should go for my, my 5% crit or even less. Hey, to my 25% crit, so yeah, that one felt really good. And now I'm going to T-Wave and Double Kick, because what Jolteon does really nicely is it messes with Chansey hard, because it's got those brutal, if it crits twice with Double Kick. And yeah, so it's a 2-hit KO. I wonder what the exact calc is. Jolteon versus Chansey on a crit is doing, yeah, that's a very safe 2-hit KO if you crit. So Chansey's not even Seismic Tossing to 4-hit KO, so with Ice Beam then it's dubious. I don't have Pin Missile, which is the standard move here, but Zapdos is looking kind of nice. So I just want to T-Wave him and do damage and go down pretty much. I mean, it's not a lot of damage, but hey, every little chip percent counts in RBY, and Jolteon's being a real trooper right now. Attaboy. I think that's... Yeah, how does it feel to get full parried down while you don't move? I don't even care that I just wanted it down that low. Oh, he's Mega Drain. What? Asshole. Mega Drain egg is good. Starmie is really popular. And hey, I get another one of those. Keep it up, Jolteon. You wonderful bastard. Hey. One more? What? Okay, then I get a free Zapdos switch. Zapdos versus Exeggutor always feels like it's coming up barely short of a safe KO with Drill Peck. As you can see, it's not even favored to KO, but I'm facing a Hypno now. That's interesting. Hypno's a good Pokemon, just generally seen in the lead slot. So it can threaten Sleep, which is annoying as hell. At least Exeggutor having 0 Sleep means Tauros is going to look really sweet later. And Zap also looks really nice, so I'm going to go to my Snorlax to pressure. Okay, actually no, I'm going to self-destruct as Hypno stays in. I don't see any other good switch he has. What, the Zam that dies, the Eggy that's asleep, the Chansey that's at half health, and Parad? Okay, maybe it was a good thing that happened, but I have Amnesia, so I can... Oh, this game. Alright, well, he's not Hypnosis, I don't think, so I don't think I'm really risking my Starmie getting crippled here by... Or too badly. I mean, I don't want to take a T-Wave, but... I won't, because I want to be careful of the stupid-ass Tauros. So, attaboy. Jolteon, you are putting in overtime in this game. I love it. I mean, okay, I'll take a rest. Let's see, Tauros versus Hypno. He's not even faster when he wakes up, because in RBY, when you go to sleep, you retain the paralysis speed drop, so... Yeah, not great odds. I'm looking to... Oh, he still has Reflect up, so that was even worse. So I'm going to Amnesia first, which makes me faster, and also means I can live a hit. Snorlax, Mixed Attacker versus Hypno with Reflect. Yeah, so I'm going to hit him with a +2 Blizzard and then boom, as his Psychic fails to KO. Okay, I guess not. I misread mechanics, and he also crit, so that's just wonderful. Thing is, I can sleep him. And if he goes Zam, I'm just gonna blow the hell up. I don't care, because now he's at full health still, but what the hell? Oh god, this is obnoxious. Tauros versus Zam. I'm pretty sure this is a not great roll to KO. Yeah, very much not a great roll. And in these scenarios, you use Stomp because he's gonna go to Cloyster. Okay, well Zapdos really does look terrific. Just gotta make it work somehow. Go to Starmie. Problem is, he can go to Chansey very much for free, and I don't threaten it very well. So I'm going to go back to Tauros, and hey, that works. Now I can Body Slam, because if Chansey stays in, that's fine. I will take it, because that means Starmie and Zapdos are pretty threatening. This team is very frail on the special side, and it requires better play than what I have to offer. Fine, fine, fine. Just don't pull Para as soft-boileds. Speaking of bulk in past gens, then check out Cloyster absolutely eating a Zap. Okay, that's way more than I thought. Alright. Yeah, I think hyper beaming Cloyster was a lot worse than letting Tauros get paralyzed. You know, this I'll deal somehow. And Starmie's even annoying now that that Chansey went down, so I think that was definitely worth it. Alright, I just want to get this Hypno down because then Zapdos becomes a major threat. So I'm gonna need some not fucking that. Oh my god. Well, at least there's... This is mixed bag after mixed bag. My god. Alright, let's see. I want to nail him on the rest here. So, am I 3 KOing? Not often, but I think it's better than flailing around with this Parad Tauros, so... Alright, go Zapdos. And it's still a chance to cleanly 3 KO, so with crits factored in, then, you know, in theory, Do I risk? Do I not risk? No, I can't risk yet. I think he's Psychics here for sure. Oh my god. Alright, well, hope and pray. Well, there's that at least. So, about that Cloyster calc. Yeah, okay, he dies. Egg is fucked. Zam is taking a lot. I mean, I can still... a Thunder Wave isn't even the end of the world for Zapdos because... agility, so... Alright, versus this egg with my Tauros, I'm just going to... do my best to put it in Zapdos range, so that means... Slam Beam, I think. Yeah, I don't want to risk Blizzard accuracy, you know, playing the odds and whatnot, so Hyper Beam. Oh, what a cock tease. Alright, well, I'll just Blizzard because I'll take losing to this, I guess. And the thing is, after that, I can't let Zam in for free. But at least you know, a crit there, ironically, would have been really bad. But I'm going to go to Zapdos now because I can sweep with Drill and Thunder Wave. And I just don't want the Zam coming in and recovering because that makes things a lot worse. And the Cloyster shit obviously sucks. I don't want to... I mean, I have to bank on Zam dying to the mid-range thing. Although I can still agility on it if it doesn't. And try to beat it that way. But this absolutely dies, so... Thank goodness. Alright, I'm going to try and go for black and white. Keep mixing it up. And... Thank God. RB... I gotta get some more solid teams and start playing better. But yay, at least there's that. So, black and white, nothing doing. Uh-oh, am I... There we go. Oh, alright, well that was unnecessarily snippy of Showdown. But yeah, I'll take this and shove it because I want to play, so... Alright, oh good, this. Well, fingers crossed. Well, this is exceedingly dumb. Thank goodness. Alright, at least I get to thief from this. And it's actually my best move after, but I'm going to spam Ice Beam because I want to... Oh, he's also a thief. No, wait. No, yeah, he's also a thief because I didn't take anything from him. Alright, well, I hope he goes for a boom here. That would be fantastic. He's actually HP Ghost. Alright, well, I'm going to go to Cloister, and as he goes to Zapdos on the... No, that was a good move. I can't even fault him for that. Well, I'm going to steal the lefties and get something back. Wario Masters, how come you gotta have such a dumb username and actually be able to play? I guess maybe that's how to do it, you know? But he's not Thief. He would have thiefed me, because it does a lot of damage. No, he is Thief, okay. Come on, girl. Well, at least I get my spikes up. He's HP Ghost Giga Drain. What a set. Not a very good one, but it is a set. So now I gotta play that stupid game of forcing him to stay in, and yeah. It's probably 4-y Golem too. Fortress. Thunder. Okay, Thunder definitely. Okay, so I'm gonna Whirlwind. If he stays in, he's a fucking asshole. But no, I'm going to show him I have Thunderbolt. Oh, nice. I get to HP Water a Rhydon. Imagine if I had... Yeah, okay. Actually, if he's smart, he will switch to Snorlax here. But I don't know that I can accurately fight against that. Nope, alright. And oh, come on, you ball buster. Alright, well... I'll take it. And he's not going to Lax. Alright, well, I'll take a nice thief on something. We'll just take the KO there. Oh god, Zam. Yikes. Well, thank god for this... Oh, well, this matchup's not too bad. I mean, Nidoking is worthless, but... Did I... Yeah, well, absolutely no choice but to... Jinx has slept a lot, so good odds it'll wake up. Oh my god. Can this end, please? I hate that that's actually the move. And I'm going to Sleep Talk because he's definitely hidden powering, aiming for the Nidoking. So I just want to force that Thunder. And... Cool. I'll take that. So, Thief landing on anything here is nice. And I can rain down Magnet Thunderbolts after. Plus, he's not exactly in a comfortable spot here. Earthquake just barely comes up short. I'm going to go to Gengar just to play it safe. And I managed to... Yeah, alright, I'm going to spam Ice Punch because I want to look for something nice. And... Yeah, okay. I am sleep talking, so this is still not comfortable, but I'm going to boom. Oh! Well, that's not bad, because I either took down Zapdos, who was a major threat, or I took out Fortress, who was also kind of a threat. So now I have my Snorlax in against everything. Yep. Thief Zam too. Oh, I just killed it. Okay. Well, now I curse because I have a curse. Even though I don't have my lefties, I have a curse double edge lax against a Body Slam Curse Lax. So, not bad still. Yup, just going through the motions here. And normally teams like to run physically or normal resistant phasers on offense. The name of the game is Whale on Snorlax with Zapdos most of the time because it's not immediately threatened with death. And then phase it out and then prey on it while it's asleep with stuff like Machamp. But this team really likes the Thief spam pressure so much that it relies on this Snorlax, which is generally able of countering other Lax nicely. So, yeah. And I'm going to be safe here. He's mostly forced to rest. And that is my time to strike. Although double edging without lefties really, really sucks. But I'm going to double edge once. See if he's Sleep Talk Body Slam. Oh, God. Oh, no. Well, the odds are still not good for him. But, you know, the opportunity of nonsense is there. Thank God. All right. In a Sleep Talk war, then I am still fine. Hopefully he gets rest here. And, okay, well, I was just trying to gain whatever edge there is. But double edge definitely. All right, well, I don't want to fall behind, but I also don't want to, you know, waste all my sleep talks. So, all right, well, I'm at max attack now. I'm at 999. It's not actually 1113. And I want the plus defense while also potentially, oh God, oh God, oh God. Don't double edge, don't double edge. All right, I'll take it. Alright, well, I'm at max that now. So, dangerous game being played here. Alright. Play it safe, and now just don't... Yeah, don't burn Sleep Talks. This one doesn't have much else to have said about it. Oh my goodness, please do not. Fuck, come on. Alright, well, it's not over yet. Come on. Jesus, alright. Anything? Anything? Nope. Para, full para. God, that was a fucking infuriating game. GSC is just not being kind to me at all today. Whew. I feel like the first two gens are going to be the hardest to climb. For sure. And I am now taking a major hit in that one. And Gen 5, the Gen 5 ladder isn't very active in general. It's also not that, probably because it's not that good. But I just wish there was something to be done. Alright, let's see what else we can get here. I had another fun team I was looking to use. I was fixing to use, as my friends in the South would say. Alright. Machamp. Here I have the choice between trying to pressure stall dynamic punches or just overheating and hoping it's not Sash, and it's Sash. But that's, I think I'll take it, because Spectran against offense is always a mixed bag at best. And it'll blow when I get rocks up with Blissey and Machamp comes in for one more round of terror, but hopefully I can dance around it by going to Zapdos and then forcing an Ice Punch for Starmie to pivot in on. Definitely better than trying to dance around it at full health. And he's got a Swampert, which is basically the one thing I really didn't want him to switch into, because that means no para. And yeah, so now I'm going to go to Zapdos, because if he Ice Punches, I can roost that off. And if he D-Punches, then next turn the Ice Punch is coming. As opposed to if he Ice Punched, then yeah, So that, pretty much. And now I can threaten a spin KO, which would be awesome. And Machamp, Swampert, Starmie is generally not a good structure to a team, because Swampert, Starmie are great, but they, they don't cover... They cover a lot, but not a ton. So what I'm trying to get at here is that the odds are very low, because Machamp already brings very little defensively to a team. Just about nothing, actually. So I think it was safe to assume that he is not going to have a Starmie, so that the Machamp is not going to come in again, basically. So I have Gyarados EVs on this. I used to. Okay, I don't anymore. And, yeah, Gengar would be more threatening, but thankfully he does not have it. So what I'm calculating here is really just Flygon, because I just want to scout. And, yeah, I am out of Scarf U-turn range. Jolly, anyway. Adamant. No, I was still out of it, I think. So, yeah, I was. So that turn worked out pretty much beautifully. Lucario. Alright, well, I have a Scarf Metagross, so I'm not going to get swept. But I don't want to just go to... Zapdos is always an MVP, but right now I feel like I gotta use its talents. Yeah, look at that. Bold Zapdos is just such a treasure. Unless that happens, of course. God, he's got a very old-school team with the Crunch Lucario, the Rockspurt, the Scarfgon, the Machamp. Not those sets necessarily, but the way they're all together. Oh god, I'm not even max attack. Or max defense. I'm such a fool. I needed those defense EVs. Those special defense EVs, actually. They were very useful. So is close combat taking me out? Oh my god, it actually is. That's... Oh boy. Alright, well, which losses do I cut? Not necessarily any, because Zapdos is a monster, but I think it was better than, getting because if Starmie's useful against Swampert, and yeah. Now I'm going to go for Discharge just because I can afford to. I'm going to go to Starmie first because I just want to keep the rocks off and stall him a little. That's doing a little much for my comfort, so I'm going to try and get Breloom in, and this is like a huge reversal in momentum, even with that really dumb crit. If I can get I should have gotten right to it, I guess. No, I shouldn't have, because this way I actually kept rocks off. But yeah, now I Spore something, now I smack something else. And yeah, Flygon could take Seed Bomb, but not Superpower. And that's really, really useful. So that is what this thing does. He can double switch to Lucario all he wants. I'm still fine. God, mid-game Spectran, that's a rarity. Alright, I'm Seismic Tossing just because I want to damage the Pert, so I can potentially be okay against it with Starmie and Zapdos. God, that does so much, too. I know, Blissey is Blissey, a forgotten gem these days in the age of Clefable. Not that I can blame anyone for using Clefable, but sometimes the sheer awe Bliss's bulk inspires is something to be experienced. Alright, well that works. Yeah, little does he know I was very early on the Clef train, before there was even a train to really be hopped on. But yeah, Clef could never dream of switching into Spectran so easily. So let's see where I'm at rank-wise. Alright, I'll try to bump up some Gen 3. Swear this one's not going too late. I'm going with the Smeargle team because that one's fun as hell. And by late, this one's definitely ending by 2 a.m., which is in 18 minutes. So, or maybe I'll get my last game before 2 a.m. Alright, nothing doing. Am I gonna have to venture back into GSC? This is a very weird Elite Four remake. Oh, that's the Celebration. Okay. I was gonna say that doesn't sound anything like the Elite Four remix Elite Four theme I remember. Anything? Nope. Feel like I'm gonna have to go back for some Gen 4. Alright, this is a fun team. I've used it before though, so I want to keep mixing it up. So I'm gonna go with... oh, this, yeah, Lucario. Lucario is a blast. My team builder is such a mess. There are so many teams and ideas I have in there that are just the idea and the team builder and then like 1 or 2 Pokemon, and then I just never get around to finishing them. I'm so much more productive when I'm away from a computer and I'm writing it down on paper. So that actually motivates me to finish the actual team. It's very easy to let something sit in the team builder then forget about it. Although sometimes could be said that, you know, I like the idea and I don't want to... I like the idea too much and I don't want to just try and make it work and have it ruined for me. Unfortunate as it is. Alright, first black and white of the day, and thank goodness a weatherless team. So what this team is meant to do is just get rain up, and it's very good against the black and white ladder because, yeah, I don't even care about Politoed. I just don't want to get Ferrothorn tricked. Because Trick Latios against rain is stupid. Trick Recover Latios against rain with just Ferrothorn is pretty much unfair. You gotta do dumb stuff like switch Tentacruel into it, or have a lot of Protect. I mean, it can work, but it's definitely a dicey proposition. Especially in matchups where you lead off with Ferrothorn, because you don't want to fall behind against Rotom Wash turn 1. And as a result, then they lead Latios against Ferrothorn and threaten to trick, and it's just mind games, and it's very unpleasant. So I'm just going to launch a Specs Hurricane, because what else would I possibly do? I don't care that he is a Jirachi, because I'm going to nuke it anyway, because it's definitely 0 bulk, right? Very, very wrong, but that just means more hazards for Ferrothorn. Thank God he's not Subcalm Mind, right? So I am gonna go to Starmie and just spam Specs, Hydro, and Rain, because that's a great feeling, until you miss. But if he goes to Amoonguss, it's going to get shattered. Just watch. And I hope he does, and I still have to get past the Latios. Come on, man. This is getting ridiculous. Every single game is just piles of nonsense. Oh well, it's not about winning every game flawlessly. Maybe I should run Surf if I want to be so safe. But yeah, Keldeo is just, you know, these Pokemon, it's KOing, and then these stand in its way. Good grief. Maybe I should have Psyshocked, would have killed Latios too. Or Amoonguss too. Yeah, probably. Oh well, at least he can't threaten me that much. Alright, double switch, but to what? Keldeo, obviously. Oh, yeah, Amoonguss into Ferrothorn. That's really smart. That was just genius. Stay in, please. Get knocked off. What are you doing? Okay. Oh, he's HP Ice. He's not even HP Fire. Why would you go to one of your ground types when you could not? And also, that could happen. Please go for Superpower or Earthquake. No, I would prefer Earthquake. Actually, I would prefer for it to use Memento or something, just so it would kill itself without killing me. Rock Polish. Alright, well, that's not killing without a gem, as I was saying. Alright, I don't... please don't miss. Or just set up. That would be smart of you, but I don't know if you're capable of that. So now it's Keldeo against the world, pretty much. It's not undoable. I might have to take a hit, but luckily Keldeo is pretty good at that. And I have to risk it. I have to Hydro Pump spam. Yeah. Just in case. So at least that's down. Yeah. So I'm going to have to eat the Earthquake and... Would he go right to Lando? Well, thank God he didn't go back to Keldeo. Alright, I'm gonna Power Whip just to... I don't know. I think he... Actually, he might win the one-on-one, and Latios is out of HP Ice range. I wonder if Power Whip or Knockoff does more. It's gotta be Power Whip. Well, maybe not. I guess I'll see if Knockoff does more than 6. Alright. Okay, I can't even switch in, so... This one is also busted because motherfucking stupid ass bullshit. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, no problem. That's fine. Alright, fuck that. Absolutely fuck that. I've noticed I've started swearing more and more as these go on. And, yeah. Showdown is definitely out to get me. That's absolutely what's happening, but I better not touch GSC. It's just not going to cooperate with me today, and I can't even get a game to use the Beagle in. Come on, guys. Alright, well, it seems like Gen 4 was the most active, so did I use the... No, I didn't get to use the Lucario team yet. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Ladder will do that to you, I've found. I guess I gotta really force myself to sit down with those teams, like I keep telling myself I'm gonna, and make it so that I'm using stuff that's fun even when this stuff happens. Because I am using treaded on ground. Seriously, what gives? Alright, we got... Oh god, no. That's not good. Darmanitan against Sun? At least Volcarona looks like it's gonna trash, so at least that? And Scarf Latios too. I guess I'll just lead off with this and Will-O-Wisp a ground or something. Nasty plot against other Ninetales. Oh god, what if he's actually DD Latios? Alright, well, Darmanitan's in, so time to die. Oh, okay. Looks like he's Scarf. Ban definitely would have done more. Yeah, that's nice. Well, I'll get our rocks at least. And I have the advantage there. With getting them up first and all. Huh. He's actually oh, I didn't even notice. Actually, this is ideal because I set up with Volcarona now. And I'm Mold Breaker, right? Yeah, I'm Mold Breaker. Hey, I will take it. He's this unholy Latios set, Earthquake HP Fire. It's like Surf HP Fire, but with Earthquake because it's in Sun. So the question is, do I Bug Gem or... Oh, hell yeah, this just drops. Beautiful. I guess the answer is I didn't realize I had HP Ground, which I guess you need on a Folk team now that you can't use Doug with it. That's definitely better than Bug Gem, Bug Buzz, or Sun Boosted Flamethrower. Don't have Roar, please. Hey. And that should be the ball game. I'm Flamethrowing just in case he goes to Lando or something, and the turn of lefties would have saved him, or somehow, because he's Max Speed F Lando. Or he imported Assault Vest into Gen 5. Alright, Coolio. Let's go with the Beagle. Come on. Can I get a game with the Beagle? Dogs always cheer people up, right? Hey, I got back to 1300 after that fiasco. I didn't even realize that that would have taken me below that range. Yeah, alright. Winter Trees, that's definitely a good sounding alt. The thing that bites about Smeargle lead is that it really hopes the opponent does not have a Lum T-Tar. And yeah, it's kind of a lame thing to bank on in the latter environment where your opponent could use anything. But what the hell, we live for the thrill or something. Well, personally, I like my thrills controlled in a safe environment. But that aside, you just have to use it because that's the nature of Smeargle. Unless you're using Mixwells. I tried to say Maxwells. Unless you're using fucking, come on, give me the burn. That would have helped a lot. Sometimes I wonder about Taunt, but I also like burning stuff like Gengar. Being a free switch for Gengar is not good. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, mid-game Smeargle is also nice. I'm really... I hope he just stays and takes the burn and gets spikes up. And he said hey, so I don't want to turn the timer on, but I'm gonna assume he's not looking up my Smeargle stuff, because come on. That would just be lame. I mean, I'll take a burn on Jolt. I would have preferred it against Smeargle, but it's a great theme. I like this. Jolteon is Smeargle in range with 240 something. 184. Hey, I'm actually quite likely to survive this. So I'm going to boom it, I think. Because I want the second spike. Yeah, I think I should definitely do that. Attaboy. Cool. Very cool. Alright, what do I take advantage of the Scarm with? I'm going to go with Mixed Harb because it's basically a lead and it's not as vulnerable to Gengar. It's the big thing. Now, if he's an offensive Gengar with HP Grass, then that's lame, but I just got to hit it. And I'll hopefully be able to bypass it with speed later in the game. If that Scarm got Will-O-Wisp, Metagross would be so much happier, but such is life. Yeah, the mixed guys are good in double downs generally because they're good leads, and when you got the spike down, then they're going to be dishing out even more damage, and it's harder to pivot around them. Unless your pivot, of course, is a flying type, or you're pivoting between flying types. So, like if you go from Scarm to Zapdos against Mence, so. Alright, he thought he had no choice, because he also doesn't know that I'm mixed, so, or that I don't have Crunch, so he figured he would just guarantee it. So I'm going to Fire Blast because that is a bulky gross. Well, I'll take it. Yeah, I just want to force damage on the Skarmory. And the last is... I feel like it's gotta be Starmie. Yeah, I was expecting... I mean, it makes sense for it to be a faster Agiligros, but at the same time, looking at how frail that team is... I know it's a fast offense team, but you do need a backbone in advance. And just being... because you're not going to be able to outspeed excuse me. You're not going to be able to outspeed Dragon Dancing Salamence. Nothing does. Except for Ninjask, so... And Electrode, I guess. But, yeah. I'm gonna go to Salamence because I don't really care. I'm afraid of that, and I don't really care if he goes for Toxic, because I just want to preserve my Celebi. That's really important. And I'm gonna try and hit that Starmie on the switch, because it is a major threat, and having it in gross range would make it a lot less prediction reliant. And a Swampert range, too. And yeah, so bulkier gross on that team does make sense. One that would get outsped by even my slow Tar. Alright, I'll take it, because now I get to spam Hydro with Swampert. Oh, come on. This Skarmory is just the worst. Problem is that now my... stupid ass Swampert is not well, I'm gonna Endeavor because hopefully I can nail Starmie on the switch, but Also, I can burn protect. What HP am I at? Yeah, I'm definitely taking him down to that. And now I'm in Salic and Torrent, so at least I can kill the Skarm or really smack the Starmie coming in. Skarm's been chipped enough, so it'll be enough for Celebi, Gross, and definitely Mence. Swampert does not get outrun by... Okay, he's Suicune. That also makes sense. So this game should be good to go. Especially because I got Roar in case he tries any fancy stalling stuff. Which, in theory, he could if he's Calm Mind Rest. Because he would Calm Mind here as I brought him low and then rest up. And against the standard Hydro Ice Beam, I would run out of Endeavors quickly and he would be able to stall me out. But that's not the case, so I'm just gonna finish with Mence. I mean, he could still DD with Tar, but I would probably be able to dance around it between the Intimidate and the Endure, Salic, and all that. Oh, I said GG already. Alright, I'm gonna get my last game for the night, and I'm gonna use this Miracle again because it's really fun. Alright, so... God, I don't know if this guy's one of those. I'm gonna Spike first just because you never know when a Zapdos on ladder is gonna sub. It's not very common in tour play. I used it for a while and then I realized it was just kind of gratuitous. It didn't do anything too specific. But on ladder, you never know. They love their sub-electrics on ladder. They love their sub-passing Jolteons. And, oh, he's a slow Zapdos. Okay, well, the rationale is against a fast Zapdos, you Spike, then you Spore, so then you can explode and do something to the switch. Or you can just go for more spikes. I like extra spikes. That's fun. And see what will happen next. So it's a very calm Zapdos, and it's slower, and it didn't even knock me into Salic range. And no, this is tough. I want to preserve Smeargle's Boom for later because I can go to T-Tar immediately, so I'm going to do that. As much as I would love to just Boom on Snorlax, I am not going to just yet. I'm going to Brick Break. I might go to Mence for... I was going to say on the if he's Earthquake, I can go to it for Intimidate stuff. And the nice thing about... Well, if he rests... Then I can Roar him. Oh, I got lucky. That's lame. Yeah, I was going to say, I was considering switching to Pert as he rested so I could Roar him with a fresh turn, but I'm going to just spam HP Grass here. Don't want to give Swampert any leeway. The nice thing about T-Tar Sand is that it can... actually, let me calc the Swampert roll without Torrent, of course. The nice thing about Sand is that if I'm smart, I can potentially, if I get Smeargle in twice more, then I will activate its Salic Berry, so I can outspeed something and explode. Don't have to rely on facing something slower, even though Smeargle's speed tier is pretty good. Hydro versus 188, I think is my... No, way less. I'm not even Starmie thing. Okay, so I am very much in range. So I'm just gonna have to... I might have to pull a very cool trick, actually, and that is... balls. Okay, well, it's this. It was Endure with Hydro, switch into Hydro, Torrent Hydro, so I'm saving as many Pokemon as possible, rather than just sacrificing and then going to Celebi and getting Endeavored. So, yeah. Look at this Metagross just doing beautiful offense. And now I get to go back to T-Tar and threaten Zapdos and threaten pretty much a lot of things. I'm going to go to Swampert, though, because I can sub and do similar fun stuff, and I should be able to handle a Last Mon Tyranitar. And I'm not even going to dick around with Torrent Pump. I'm going to Endeavor this guy down. I mean, if it's agility, that's lame, but it would be a very random agility on this team with Spadef Zapdos. Earlier, I was like, is it really going to be Curse Rest Snorlax? It could be Curse Boom. That's part of why I hesitated with Swampert. That and the fact that I need it defensively. But yeah, so if it's gonna be T-Tar last, I want to 2 KO it, and I don't want to miss against this Metagross, so I'm gonna go to Cell because Stab Giga Drain will 2 KO it with spikes up, and I don't have to risk Fire Blast against Gross, so. And Zapdos is just fodder. Okay, I'm gonna call it for tonight. I'm gonna exercise restraint for once in my life. Tempting as it is. Nope. It's past 2 a.m. I'm not engaging. So, final scores for today. Not good. Definitely had some rough luck. But, you know, climbing up there. So, next time, I guess we'll shoot for 1400 on Gen 3 and probably Gen 4 and try to get the others up. But those will be the focus. So, thanks for watching, guys, as always. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you next time.